I forget what this was called. It's called like circuit mode.
Your best is not good enough.
But this is our other game that we're playing today. It's Motocross SSX, but worse.
Want to ride?
And it hurts my hands because the control bindings are bad.
Hey, bro.
Oh yeah, I never adjusted the audio for Falsebound Kingdom. I bet the game was a bit quiet. Oh well. Yeah, this game could have been game 300. I feel like we actually kind of lucked out and picked the best game in the poll for game 300 by accident. So I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess that Freestyle Metal X is more entertaining than MX Superfly or SX Super whatever, and probably better than Speed Kings as well. Anyway, there's something I wanted to look at. No. There's like a trick book. Yeah, here we go. Trick book X. Okay, apparently I've never done R plus Z. I've pressed like every button combo except R plus Z. That's just like not how my hands work. LYR. I haven't done as well. LYRZ. XLYZ. Like, look at these inputs. How am I supposed to keep track of all of this shit? I've totally done a stunt, man. Have I not? Oh, does it need to be a certain bike? Oh, that's the problem. Well, some of these are bike any, but some of them are like bike tagged. Yeah. So not every bike can do every trick. I'm not too concerned about that. I was just wondering, because like, I was just wondering if there were any tricks that were like really good that I hadn't done for some reason.
Yeah, let's ride. You gotta win. This one, we roll and stalked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the bike that has the best speed stat. Anyway, I played this for apparently only 2 hours yesterday. It felt like much longer. And we only beat the first 3 stages. The good news is that after stage 6, I don't think there's any more racing. I think stage 6 is the last race. So I might be doing racing all of today, and I might be doing racing a little bit tomorrow as well. But eventually I'll stop having to do these ridiculously long races. Because they run out of tracks, and they start making you do other stuff instead.
Hope you aren't allergic to plants or pain. Freakstyle isn't for the weak. You need big tricks and crazy speed to win.
Okay.
Mets in the house.
It's like stretching my fingers so I'm ready to go. This game, it makes a lot of use of like all of the face buttons and then also Z and R at the same time. So it's very like, it just hurts my hand to play.
This is gonna be out of control. Want to make it to the next round? Gotta finish 1, 2, or 3.
It's gonna take me a second to get back, to get the hang of it again, because it's really weird.
Heart attack.
Oh, really? I don't know if this is the same team as NFL Street. It's EA Big, But to be honest, I'm not sure if EA Big is a distinct developer, or if that was just like an Extreme Sports label. Like, I don't know if EA Big was all one team, because I feel like a lot came out that had the EA Big name on it. So I'm really not 100% sure who made this. But I would describe the game as being basically SSX, but on motorcycles, and also much worse. That's a new trick. Still lap 1, by the way. I had no freak out opportunity there. So for those who missed the exciting game yesterday, the way this works in the races is that actually we have to do every race 3 times. Damn, there's just been like no trick opportunity. There. That was 1 lap. And if you play optimally, you need to do 9 laps. But that's assuming you first try everything, which I won't. Great. Okay, point taken. Don't go down the center of this thing, ever. I'm not happy about this, but I have a lot of time to come back. But being in 6th here, it seems like by kind of a lot. Oh, there's everyone. Never mind. Oh, okay. Nope, we're back in 6th by a lot. Great. I don't think going up there has any benefit other than scoring things. I don't think it's a shortcut. That seems faster as well. Going left there, you kind of have to like the left turn is a bit sneaky, and then it seems like it's a shorter route maybe. Shoot. Wouldn't let me make the turn. Man, whenever you crash, it's like sometimes it's okay. and then sometimes it just sets you like a full mile back. It sucks. Like, that was awful. I've crashed kind of a lot, but also every time I've crashed, it sets me back like a full 15 seconds. It's terrible. Really? Come on, dude. Like, see, but then that one put me forward, so who knows? Who knows how this works?
Gotta pull tricks to earn boost. Double kill.
This is awful, though. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to recover this.
Helicopter.
It's literally just for boost. I have no idea why that crashed. Barely touched the wall. I think I should just not do a trick there to make sure that I don't crash, because I definitely want to always go down the center. It's really bad not to. The score doesn't matter, it's just for boost. But boost is really important, so there's 5th. Maybe I can still fix this somehow. I need to come in 3rd place to get to the 2nd race on this track. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude. There's 3 laps. Really? I didn't even really have boost, and somehow it still was too much air. Oh. Okay, well. Everyone just had a really hard time back there for some reason. Huge opportunity. No. No, don't do this to me. No! Yes, okay. No, that was still 4th. God damn it. How long was that? That was 9 minutes. 9 minutes to come in 4th and have to start the whole fucking thing over. Yeah, so like if you were to play this optimally, at least with the amount of time it takes me to do one race of this, this is 27 minutes if you first try all of it.
Time to buzz the big green, that's right.
This is 27 minutes of doing laps in the same track. There are 6 races. Well, it's 6 races, but each race is actually 3 races. There's a total of 18. Because you have to do each one 3 times. That's where I said I shouldn't be doing tricks. over the crab.
Helicopter. Cordova.
Yeah, that was rad!
Heart attack.
Like, I'll do this, and then it says, like, okay, if you finish in the top 3 of this, then congrats, you qualified for the second heat. Now just do it again. Same exact race, finish in top 3, no changes. Just do it again. And then after you win that, it's like, okay, congrats, you're on to heat 3. Exact same race, no changes. This time you have to win it. But like, why? Why they structured the game like that, it can only be padding. It's the only explanation.
Superman.
Yeah, if you land on one of the bushes on the side, that's an instant crash no matter what. That was a fine landing, but my angle was bad. And the game has 6 racetracks.
Rock and roll!
It's position 3 for you.
I mean, yeah, it's probably, like, I don't know anything about motocross in real life, but I imagine in real life, it's like this, where, you know, there are heats, and you move on, but, like, this is a video game. You're just making me do the same thing over and over again for no reason.
Behind you. One lap down. Showstopper. Heart attack.
I'm totally catching up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's a sim, you now also have the added bonus of sims being really boring. So, that doesn't help.
Heart attack. Rocking the trick zone. Cliffhanger. With a kickback. Scraping by in third. Maximum sickness. Superman. Showstopper.
Okay then.
Heart attack.
Yeah, that seems actually kind of safe going on the left one. The right one seems like you just bonk, but the left one's a bit higher up, so that seems kind of consistent actually. You're kidding me. Really?
Superman. Almost time to get
Like, I will always favor a game like this over like a game that's actually trying to be like a proper motocross game. This game would be actually good if you didn't have to do every race 3 times. Well, it wouldn't be good, but it would be better. There's still problems, but it would be a much more enjoyable game if they just changed that one thing. But like, a simulation motocross game, you gotta do a lot to one of those things to make it not suck. There are many changes that are needed there. Ooh, this is a different Freekstyle trick. We're bonking. Yep, I hate that thing. I hate that thing so much.
Blast a break and earn yourself a few extra points. Superman.
Really?
Here comes off the bars.
What would that be a mod for? That sounds like a game to me. There's a non-zero chance I end up going back and doing another Yu-Gi-Oh mission today. My hands hurt too much to keep playing this. Yo, hey Xana. This game brings me physical pain in a way that no other Gamecube game ever has.
And that's the way I like it!
Showstopper. Look alive, man.
I feel like you've answered your own question, Zero. NBA and NFL are licenses. Those are real sports leagues that have their name on the game. So yes, those are sports trash. It's kind of right in the name of the game. Dude, we're doing it again. I lost. Shit. I'll fuck this up. Now we're good. We're good. Hell yeah. Okay, that's the first of 3.
First place.
I just have to do that 2 more times, and then we're probably going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this game hurts. Not sure dismissing them because of the license is fair. Note whose stream this is. It's perfectly fair. I don't give a fuck. I've actually recently watched some NFL Street streams, coincidentally, and those games are absolutely simulation football, just with some wacky animations. Those games are as sports trash as they come. Like, at the start of every, you have to, like, first of all, they play by the rules of NFL football. Secondly, you have to, like, pick your plays, and it, like, shows the fucking diagrams with the little dots running around. I don't know what any of that shit means. Like, it's just football, but it takes place on a rooftop, and the people punch each other. That's the difference. It's still football. It's still total sports trash. You might as well just play Madden at that point. This bunny is a real problem. I might legit stop going left here. The bunny keeps being an issue. Its left ear is kind of aligned with the center of the ramp in a really obnoxious way. But yeah, I will admit that the sports trash category is arbitrary, but also, like, trust me, I know sports trash when I see it.
Ready for a challenge?
Nah, not really, Xana. Like, I can still tolerate bad games just fine. What I can't tolerate is this game that requires me to constantly be mashing the R and Z button.
That'll earn you some extra points.
That's what I meant by physical pain. Like, this game actually hurts. I can't play it for too long. And I keep trying to think of like alternate grips I could do that make the game hurt less, but I haven't found anything yet. It's because they're the trick buttons, and the Z button is the boost button. So it's like Z, R, L, Z, and you have to like hold them, and it sucks. Like normally for hitting the Z button on a Gamecube controller, I would just use the same finger that I use for R. But if you have to hit both of them at the same time, you need to sort of like crab claw two fingers up there. And that's where the problem is really coming from. That's a really uncomfortable position to have my hand in.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Your freakout meter's almost full.
My tricks are the sickest.
Cordova. And a buzz cut. Okay, now, freak 'em out. Fourth place. Time to freak out.
Okay, we're going bunny side again, I guess. I think this is the bunny. Yeah, see, I have to be like all the way on the right side and at a weird angle to not get wrecked by the left ear. It's gonna run out right before I have the chance to use it.
You're almost in the freakout zone. Knack. To a short circuit.
I don't know, there are some really debatable games on the Xbox.
Time to get freaky.
For the sports trash category. I'm not sure how I want to handle, like, the amount of pool games.
Meter's almost full.
Like billiards, you know? There's several of those, and there was one on GameCube and I played it, but that one, I don't know.
You're almost in the freakout zone.
That one was very much not simulation, and also that one still was debatable to me.
You're closing in on a freakout. Heart attack. Ready to freak out. Superman.
Same goes for motocross, kinda, honestly. Like, a game like this is clearly,
Eccentric and freak out.
you know, this is clearly not sports trash, but like, a sim motocross game kinda could be considered to be. Favorite track so far? Probably the previous one. It was the hardest one, but it was also like pretty good, I guess, as far as Freekstyle tracks go. It looked good, I guess. This track sucks. This track just looks like hedge maze. Everything looks the same. Oh yeah, also of note, ooh, that was close. Someone the other day said that at least there were no banned games on Twitch on the Xbox. That is incorrect, because the Guy game is on Xbox, and I think the Guy game might just straight up be illegal, so we're not playing that one. Man, that's a bad crash. That was a stupid way to die. No, Theo. You should read the Wikipedia article for the Guy game if you are not familiar with it.
Watch your back.
Where's my next target?
Look alive, man.
Yeah, it's also on PS2.
Banging bars a little.
You're third according to my count.
You're kidding me. Everyone just passed me right at the end. Fuck you guys. Fourth, we're starting it over.
Nice.
Cool. Got passed by less than 0.2 of a second right in the last jump. Start the whole 8-minute race over. Love this game.
Top three continue. Everyone else goes home.
And like, they have the balls to say, place in the top 3 to continue, everyone else goes home. Like, they recorded that voice line as if that had any semblance of truth to it. No, nobody's going home. It's gonna be the same 6 people in the next round. It's really only me who has anything at stake here.
Heart attack.
This is definitely the worst track so far. The way you like, if you go off to the side even slightly, that's a crash instantly. The whole course just kind of looks the same. There's kind of big stretches where you can't do any tricks. At least if you're me, I don't know how to do them. The rabbit is janky.
Rocking the trick zone.
You ready to rumble?
Throw down a super set.
There's a lot of rough dirt that makes you drive slower as well, and it's kind of hard to see the difference. See where that is. That was such a useless freak out.
That'll earn you some extra points.
Like what? Like at the edge of the track is where the rough dirt is for the most part, but it's like, where's the rough dirt and what of this is just lighting? You know, it's hard to see.
When you have that kind of time, pull a combo.
The points, so there is a score mode. Like this is basically SSX. This is pretty much the same game as SSX. So there's like modes where you're trying to score the most points, but in the context of a race, the points themselves aren't really very useful, but you do need to do tricks, because the tricks build boost, and I need that to go fast. Yeah, that was only one lap. I've gotten it down to just be slightly over 8 minutes per race at this point. But yeah, this is an over 8 minute long race.
I nailed that one.
This can't be helping your self-esteem.
It's longer than most NFS races. I would say almost all of them. Need for Speed's length was in the fact that it made you do hundreds of races, though. That was really like the true evil of the Need for Speed series. I'm not going up there. I was at a bad angle. I was just gonna crash. Most Wanted had some long ones, but I honestly don't think any got to be as long as 8 minutes. Very few. Mostly my problem with Most Wanted was the cop chases. I hated being involved in a cop chase for like 20 minutes and then just getting like jump scared by a spike strip that you couldn't avoid and then you're dead. I'm sure there's always ways to avoid, but a spike strip that is very difficult to avoid if you do not see it very far in advance and already know what to do. And yeah, the SUVs where you hit one and you just come to a complete stop. There was a lot of dumb stuff going on in those cop chases. Oh good, very good. Yeah, no game can be as good as SRS Street Racing Syndicate. A true masterpiece of the street racing genre. No, wrong angle. We lose. I don't think I can. It's going to be hard to recover this. Slightly bad angle on the rabbit jump. I hate that stupid thing. And a bad angle here too. Yeah, we're super fucked. Not a chance. We're doing the whole 8 minutes again.
Heartbreaker. Almost time to get freaky.
Damn. Imagine describing a human being as generic. That's so hurtful. And I feel like we do There are lots of ways people call each other generic, but I feel like I don't usually hear people call people generic. You say like basic or mid or something. Boring. Yo, third? Alright, we're good.
Third place.
We're good, I'll take third.
Try not to lose
Alright, we have to win this
control
one.
after
This
that.
one we have to come in first for.
Control me?
And then I never have to see Gnome, Sweet Gnome ever again. Yeah, it was,
Wanna move on? Gotta win. Sink grab.
yeah, no, I totally get what you mean. It just stuck out to me, the word generic for some reason.
Superman. With only one hand. Human elbow. Heart attack. Into the zone. You got a bogey on your tail. Superman. Heartbreaker. Max out your boost. Bar hop.
If you can keep up with me, yeah, that was rad.
Over the zone.
Ugh. My eye itches, sorry. Give me a sec here. Too much focus. Too much gaming. Okay, we're good.
Look alive, man. Time to start using that boost. You're almost in the freakout zone. No hander. To a no footer. Throw down a super sick trick to freak out.
Yo, I did get the medley bonus off of that. Interesting.
Super sick trick, then freak out. Bar hop.
Didn't think that was how that worked.
Time to freak out. Max out your boost. Go freak out. A few more tricks and you can freak out. Your freak out meter's almost full.
Don't get bigger than this.
Okay, there's first lap finished in first place. I just have to do that 2 more times, I guess.
You almost got the freak out meter filled up. Superman. You can hold that trick longer. Knack knack.
That was good.
You hit the zone. Ready to freak out?
Oh, that's... Are we gonna land? Yeah, we're landing. We're good. Now we're in can't see shit mode. Infinite boost, but also can't see shit.
You've got full boost. Use it. Double can.
That's just a little. We're going over the top.
Now I'm in second. He didn't take the jump. He just sped right under me. I guess that's faster, but then you don't build up the boost from it. Oh, stupid dirt. Stupid dirt. It keeps stopping me. This is only lap 2. But I don't like that he's so far ahead now. Man needs to make some mistakes. Take a slow route or something. What? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? How? What even just happened there? I tapped right and my bike spun out. This is super bad. I don't have the boost for doing this correctly. Okay, no, we still got it though. I just want to make sure we jump over that whole ending section. Ugh, that's filthy. They say the average race time of Gnome is 10 minutes. I mean, that can't be true because you need an 8-minute time to win. See, he crashed. We're good. The computer does make mistakes like that. That's like the one thing. The computer will screw up. I just need him to keep screwing up behind me for the rest of this lap now. Back ahead though. I had a lot of really bad jumps there. Just murdered that man. Ooh, almost had a problem with the right ear. Spooky. We're just gonna go under. Oh god. Sometimes you land and you just like don't have acceleration. It's weird. Okay, he went right. I think going left is better.
Big time.
I'm in first again. That's bad. Maybe I should be going right there. I don't really have an opportunity to pass him. He needs to crash on the last jump. Or we're starting this over. He did. Let's go. See ya, buddy. No! What the fuck? You're kidding me. Ah, you're kidding me, dude.
Second place.
You're kidding me. Can I get a replay of that ending? No, they're gonna make me see the replay of the entire race. I can't, like, fast forward this. There's like a teeny ass little brick sticking out on the left side at the end. I must have crashed a pixel before the finish line. We're doing the whole 8-minute race again. Do I get out of here? Yeah, look at that. 7:48. That was so good. Sub 8 minutes. Sub 8 minutes and we have to do it all again.
Try not to lose control out there.
Why is there a little, like, tiny brick sticking out? Man, that was the opportunity. Jessica screwed up right at the end. And then that happened. I hate this game. Yeah, it was like one of these stupid pillars. Look at that tiny little brick sticking out. This course is such shit. They could have just not put that there and I wouldn't be doing this again. Yeah, the giant enemy crab is good. The rest of the course is crap. Oh, wrong button. Okay, still landed it.
Bigger than this!
No hander! And the cord's over! Way to hold them off!
I don't think I crashed on anything in that whole race. I think that was just a clean race. I just need to get a little bit luckier. Because this is also the kind of game where, like, I'll get in the 740s and lose, and then on the next attempt, I'll get like an 802 and win, just because nothing is consistent. Like, you can do way better and still lose because of RNG. Which, like, I understand why that is, but it just makes the game feel less skill-based. I feel like whenever a racing game works that way, it's just like, great, so I did worse. Or like, I did better and then got punished for it, you know? Re-crashing. Oh, we're good. I mean, to be honest, I think after I'm done with this race, we're gonna go back to Falsebound Kingdom, just because I do not want to commit to doing another level of this with, like, I absolutely feel it. I don't want to do 2 levels of this in one day, I think. I think we might have to take this 1 race per day until I'm out of the race section. Once I'm into doing the tricks, it might be okay. But I think we're going back to Falsebound Kingdom, because it doesn't hurt.
Breathe it down your neck!
Yeah, I'm absolutely stuck in Gamecube hell right now. Great, love when that happens.
Wingman! Into the nosedive!
Yeah, that was rad!
Doing tricks there sucks.
Superman.
I'm in 5th now. This is really bad.
Oh, yeah!
Not sure that this is recoverable. Oh, actually I'm in 2nd. And 1st is right there, and he crashed. Okay. Okay, no, teleport in front of me like that. That's good. Just do that.
That's a trick zone. Superman. Freak out meter's almost full. Superman.
Just a little taste.
I'm not sure what's getting side gamed with what at this point. Is this the Falsebound Kingdom side game? Or is Falsebound Kingdom the Freekstyle side game? Also, with that, I definitely lose. There's no fixing this, I think.
You're almost in the freak out zone. Cliffhanger with a wingman.
A bunch of people just went right. We might actually have an opportunity still.
Player one, you're being taken to school. Cordova and a buzz cut. Throw down a super sick trick to freak out. Cliffhanger. Throw a freak out. Bust a super sick trick and freak out.
I wish I could. There's no jumps here.
And it'll be time to freak out.
Out of my way, scrub.
Jessica again, I think. She's the rival. Okay. Come on, jump, please. Nope. 2nd.
Second place.
She didn't screw it up that time. But yeah, see, that time she got an 8:16, so like, that was a full 30 seconds worse. That was a full 30 seconds worse. There's definitely a lot of rubber banding going on.
Try not to lose control out.
Looks like we got ourselves a race here. You know who you need to beat to move on. Everyone.
And this is just like the most demoralizing game. Is every time you fail it, that's another 8 minutes in the fields, you know? It's great. The punishment is so steep for races where you lose by rubber banding by 1 second.
Heart attack. Showstopper.
It's okay. The presentation is very like, I mean, this is a motocross game from the early 2000s. It has that like intentionally dirty feel to it. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Wow, I can't believe I bonked the roof of that and didn't die somehow. It's like how the Xbox has a motocross game on it called Crusty Demons, which is just like the least pleasant sounding thing ever, but that's the point. That's the motocross aesthetic.
There's a race going on, you know? No footer. You almost got the freak out meter filled up.
I need to go ahead and buy one of those like 2.5 to 3.5 inch drive adapter things so I can put it in there and finally close up the cube, or close up the box. It's been a couple days now and my hard drive is still literally just hanging out the side of the console. I did manage to get Arctic Thunder working though. I found out that not only does the game not support 480p, but the game also doesn't rip properly, so all of the rips of it online are just wrong, and there are certain files you have to go source manually and then put in the directory, and then the game will work. So that's cool. Like, the program that rips Xbox games to hard drive is called DVD to Xbox, and apparently DVD to Xbox just doesn't do Arctic Thunder correctly. Of all of the random games to not rip properly, it screws up Arctic Thunder and doesn't rip some required files.
According to my count. Yeah! Third place. Superman. Through the zone. No hander.
Time for the no footer. It's not, but it's a game that I have a lot of nostalgia for because they had a cabinet of it at my local movie theater when I was a kid. And when we go to the movies, I'd go look at Arctic Thunder and be like, man, this game looks so fucking cool. And then I think I might have played it maybe once. But ever since then, that game has had like a... It's occupied a little corner of my brain. I can't forget about Arctic Thunder, you know? So I'm pretty fixated on playing Arctic Thunder, even though it seems objectively worse than Hydro Thunder, to be honest. Hydro Thunder is the better Thunder game, for sure, but it's not the one that I remember.
Your freak out meter's almost full. There's a trick zone. Freak out meter's almost full. Heart attack.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get passed. That was so slow.
Freak out meter's almost full.
Don't hit the rabbit. Okay, we're good. I went like over the right ear. That was so sketchy. Hey, we're gonna do it. We're freaking out. We're freaking out. Oh my god, everyone just passed me by going under the arch. That's really not good. That's really not good. I think I lose. The instant crash into some kind of pole that I couldn't see because the entire screen was covered in shit.
Yeah, I'm hucking it. Big time.
Wingman. Into the nosedive.
There was like a pole on the side of the track. I know what I hit, but I couldn't really see it. So I'm blaming the game. Yeah, freakouts, they're a mixed bag. It's really hard to see where you're going. Here we go again. Please fail this jump. I also failed the jump. We lose. That was another opportunity. What was my time? 7:47 again. Yeah, so that literally 30 seconds on the dot, faster than the last attempt, but it never matters because I always lose by 1 second. No matter how good you play, you will always lose by 1 second unless you get lucky at the end. Yeah, this is the gnome final. Guy just got killed.
Helicopter. Bar hop. Double can.
I'm gonna have to play Hydro Thunder at some point, because it's on Midway Arcade Greatest Hits 3, or whatever that stupid disc is called. And that's like definitely the best game.
Into the zone. Number 3 for you.
Yeah, see, it was that pole as I passed it on the left. No. I don't understand why that happens sometimes. I do this turn the same way every time.
You're almost in the freakout zone. Showstopper. Bust some more tricks and it'll be time to freak out.
I think I just...
Well, I can't access the control screen, so I don't know.
Oh, my ACL just got torn!
The tracks in this game are shit. They're all way too long.
You're brutal and scoring points for it. Freakout meter's almost full. Say bye to lap 1. Bust some more tricks and it'll be time to freak out. Time to freak out.
Alright, we're freaking out. Let's go. The tracks get worse. Yeah, I mean, the first one I don't think was that bad. And then the second one was pretty bad. And then the third one was pretty bad. And then this is the fourth, and it's definitely the worst. You know, in terms of length. Like, they do just keep getting longer.
Going back to the old school.
Do you not allow emulator for God Hand?
I nailed that one. Hooking it big time.
Over the zone! Breathing down your neck! Scoring the zone!
Yeah, PCSX2 is super inaccurate. I'm definitely like a allow it but separate category type of gamer. Just cause, like, for me a PS2 is super accessible. Like, yeah, it's the PS2. Everyone's got a PS2, right? It turns out that actually nowadays most people seem to not just have a PS2 that they can hook up and play the game. Yeah, 8, that's a lot. I can see why in that case you wouldn't want to create even more mess. This has only ever really come up with for me on, you know, Yakuza 1 and 2, which have basically one category, so it's never really, that wasn't really a concern when we allowed emulator for that. Yeah, I mean, once you've got a PS2, it's like, you know, you should probably get some ability of booting backups going on that thing nowadays. But yeah, God Hand is also really expensive, so...
You almost got the freak out meter filled out!
$10 on PSN. I guess that's an option. I guess that's an option, but like the PS3 is also not very accessible is what I've learned. Even though the PS3 doesn't feel that old to me, it's not that old. PS3 is still kind of new, right guys? Sane from Toho meme. But like, having a PS3 that you can capture footage from and all of that, like actually in Yakuza running, there have been a lot of people who just don't have that. I hear that all the time. People being like, nope, don't have that, sorry. We're fucked, by the way. That bad bunny jump really just screwed everything over. Dude, I should have done... a combo there instead of just holding one large trick.
You're closing in on a freak out! Look alive, man! Double kill!
Nope, lost by 1 second again. It doesn't matter how good or bad you do. You will always lose by, oh, 0.2 that time. Lovely. You will always lose by 1 second. Just have to get lucky on the last jump, and we're just doing 8-minute attempts to see if I can get the last jump to be lucky. If you give a shit to run the game, you'll find a real hardware way to play it. I mean, like, personally, I agree. But I mean, I agree to an extent, but I feel like, for example, if I wanted to run an NES game, I'm not gonna go out and buy an NES. Fuck that. If they're not gonna allow me to play it on emulator, I'm just not even gonna start playing their game. You know, I feel like a lot of people just, like, that's a lot of people's mindset, that it's just like, I'm interested in game. Oh, this is gonna require me to go out and buy a console, and buy a hard drive to put in the console, and hack the console. Like, no, never mind. Yeah, it kind of really exposes the rubber banding that, like, I've lost every single attempt by 1 second or less. It's always just that they're right there. Like, my times vary by 30 seconds, but no matter what happens, I always lose by 1 second. They're always just 1 second ahead of me. Very cute. Shocks? Yeah, I don't know Shocks. That's not on the Gamecube. I'm on a mission to beat every Gamecube game. If it's not for the Gamecube, I probably haven't heard of it. But actually, I've just never heard of Shocks at all. No, I have not upped my landing stat. It is still bare minimum 1/2 of 1 chain, or whatever it started at. I mean, does that actually affect anything? First game. I don't know, probably people would vote on it. And there's like a billion PS2 games. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Maybe like, I mean, with Gamecube thing, we started with Sunshine, which is a game that I'm very familiar with and could beat in an afternoon. I think along the same lines, there's a good chance that I would play like the first Jak and Daxter game or something. If I can beat that in like 3 or 4 hours. And then we can get like the full cycle in of playing a game, finishing the game, rating it, voting on the new one in one stream, you know? Rather than start with like, alright gamers, first game up is Dragon Quest VIII. I'll be playing this for the next 90 hours. Shit.
What's the big idea?
You can do better than last, player one.
Damn. If PS2 thing will get Xana to come back to New Jersey, maybe I should start playing PS2 games. Oh no, Dragon Quest VIII is pretty long. It's like a good 80 hours-ish. I don't know what the how long to beat on it is, but it's about that. Nah, we'd have to do some RPGs. Though if I were to do PS2, which, for the record, I have no current plans of doing a PS2 thing. We're not doing that. But if I were to do it, I think I would implement like a rule where I can't do consecutive RPGs. Like after an RPG gets picked, we then go on like a 5-game cooldown before I can do another. Just for my own sanity. I know that's what Tager did with his PS1 stuff when he was doing that. He had like a 1 RPG per 5 games policy. Otherwise, you just get flooded with endless RPGs. Dude, I need to ask Captain about this. Apparently my buddy Captain is gonna play every PSP exclusive JRPG, which is apparently not that many actually. Like, he found a list. Like, his list is only 50 games. Apparently most PSP game RPGs are just like remakes or are on other things in general. There's not a ton once you filter it down to like physical release only on PSP. But there's some really dank shit on that list, so I'm looking forward to watching his stream.
You can go bigger than that.
No Summon Night 5 though, I have to voice my disapproval. As one of the 6 people on Earth who actually has a copy of Summon Night 5.
You are in my way.
Amateur.
It is Woo Captain.
There's this thing called trying harder.
I can't type it because I'm busy driving a motorcycle. Theo, you know Captain. Link his stream. But apparently he might be starting that like tomorrow or something. Sounds fun. Yeah, that game... Summon Night 5 is like... I think it might have been the last UMD. If it's not the last UMD, it's the second to last UMD. It's right up there at the end. It was released in like 2017, and you had to like pre-order it from Victor Ireland, and there was a giant delay, and it was just a big mess. But the game did eventually come out, and I have it sitting on my shelf, I think still in the wrap, because he also gave out digital copies, and I just played that instead. No, it's not good. Well, I'm not a strategy RPG enjoyer. Maybe it's good, and I just can't tell. Fuck yeah, we win.
First place.
809. See, that wasn't even remotely close to my best time, but it's just like, oh, I guess that's good enough. I guess that'll do.
Yeah, I know I'm good.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, am I gonna do another one of these? Yeah, here's my landing stat. Completely terrible. Look at my control stat. I honestly don't have an issue with my control though, I feel like. Like, I've been playing just fine. Sometimes I crash into stuff, but it's always my own fault. So like, I think I'm just not gonna upgrade that. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, see, it does get more expensive to update your stats though, so like maybe we should put a little bit into control like that. I really want to, Rio. Like, I've really wanted to join the last several Manias, but every time... Or like, the problem is just that I can't really... I don't know, give me a sec. I need to focus on applying stats, apparently. We're gonna put it into boost. do this. Yeah, what happened is my retro tank died. So the only way I have to play N64 games, other than emulating, which I'm not going to do, is to play on my CRT, which is in my bedroom, so not even here, and like buried under crap. And if I did that, I wouldn't be able to join the voice call because I would be over there and not at my PC. So there's like really not a super good way
You gotta win that one.
to join N64 Mania right now.
Yeah, let's ride.
But I really want to. I've missed a bunch of good races.
Not yet. That bike's
Yeah, the N64 really doesn't emulate well at all. Somehow, even though the console is like nearly 30 years old, it's what, like 27 years old at this point, it's still... It just like doesn't, like half the games don't work in emulators. Oh man, I mean that just took me like over an hour for one stage. We're going back to Falsebound Kingdom. I'm making the call. We're gonna go play more Falsebound Kingdom because my hand hurts and I don't want to make it worse by playing more of this. So that'll be it for Freekstyle for today then. Go ahead and press this button. Is that correct? 446? Hang on, I'm checking my VOD. What did we just... Were we at 446? I thought we were at like 5 something. I've been forgetting to update my timer. Yeah, we were at 5:21:38. Hang on, 5:21:38. Okay, there. I have to go make sure that this saved. I have to triple check it. I refuse to ever do that again. Load and save. Save. Yes. Okay, cool.